Welcome to our video series on more advanced eBay market research techniques. In this video, we'll look at the Terapeak Main Menu Search option. Now, let's take a look at the top option for the main menu, Search. What it allows you to do is search for keywords, and then it presents information found related to those keywords. And you can see that it has a report, trend, and also top sellers options. So first of all, let's choose Report. Type here to begin. This is for keywords. So let's say we're selling antique bookcases, and let's start with bookcase. And let's search on eBay.com. And you can choose from different time periods. Let's go with 90 days to bring back the most information. Search. And this will probably take a few moments to finish completing the search and presenting information. Okay, so here's what we get back for our keyword bookcase. You can, of course, be more specific. You can add multiple keywords if you wish. But bookcase for the last 3 months, average price $186, start price quite high at $124, just under 18,000 listings, sell-through rate only 25%, total sales just under $1 million, total bids, and bids per listing is low at just 1.3. Okay, the rest of the information is pretty standard. And then sellers per day, 117 unique sellers per day on average, selling items with bookcase in the title. Okay, so next, let's see what worked and what didn't with the listing promotion. For gallery, 10,412 chose that, which resulted in a 24% sell-through. Buy it now, 4,000 chose buy it now, for a 20% sell-through, so it works a lot better in this market, it appears, than for laptops and notebooks, although we really haven't niched the market too much now. We've just searched for keywords. We'll niche the market by clicking on these specific categories in a moment. Okay, so other options, subtitle, picture services, and so on. Which one works the best? Category feature works quite well, but not many people have used that. Pretty low numbers there with just 208 auctions. What else works well? Picture services works pretty well. 34% sell-through and a decent number of auctions. Bold, 38% there, but not a huge number of auctions, but still a useful statistic. Okay, listing types. A lot of bid auctions and sell-through rate of 28%, average price of $194. Then fixed price. Quite a few auctions at fixed price, 25% sell-through. Multiple item, 40% sell-through, 804 auctions, but with a lower average price. Then duration. Let's see what's going on there. Most people are choosing, actually it's quite evenly spread. You can see that 1 day is 446 auctions with a 36% sell-through, with $232 as the average selling price. 3 days, slightly more popular in this particular category, but a substantially lower average price with around the same sell-through rate. 5-day, but 7-day is the most popular with the most auctions, and it has quite a low sell-through rate. You see that the longer the auction, the lower the sell-through rate, interestingly enough. And the average price isn't great for 7 days compared to 1 day. But it is the third highest average price. 10 days gets the highest average price, then 1 day, then 7 day. But 10 day, lowest sell-through rate but highest average price. Interesting. Okay, day of the week. Let's see what's going on here. Actually, before I start diving in even deeper, let's just choose a specific category to get even more specific. And again, you can add more filters if you wish, just by clicking here and entering more values, but let's just leave that as it is. Let's just choose a specific category. Let's say I'm selling antique bookcases. So click on Antiques, and okay, it's doing more calculations. It will be a few moments before that comes back. Okay, now we're looking for the results on that keyword in the Antiques category. It tells you here, Antiques. And we can even go to subcategories over on the left. So, okay, you can see which category certain items are being sold in. So most antique bookcases are being sold in furniture. So let's click that and drill down even more. Okay, again, it's bringing up more data, so it will take a few moments. Okay, so now we've drilled down to the furniture subcategory in the antiques category, and we can drill down even more. But here, it's interesting to note where bookcase auctions are being listed. So this will immediately tell you where it might be a good idea to sell yours, or actually, in fact, what we can do is we can see here desks, other furniture, cabinets, armoires, and cupboards, and bookcases are the top ones. Bookcases is definitely the leader there, and then the next one down is cabinets, armoire, cupboards, then desks, and other furniture. What you can do is open each of these in an individual tab. And actually, I'll do that now. Right-click, open link in a new tab. Okay, that will probably do some calculations for a few moments, so let's open this one as well. And actually, I'm not going to bother with those two because the numbers are a lot. Well, actually, I will have a look at desks, but I'll leave other furniture. The reason I'm doing this is because, as well as working out, it gives you good options for which category to sell your bookcases in, but also you can get an idea of which category works best. Which category seems to have the highest sell-through rate for the bookcases. You don't have to do costly trial and error. You can find out immediately. Okay, let's see how this is getting on. Okay, this one still seems to be loading. Okay, so here we are, antiques, furniture, bookcases, categories, and there are even more categories. Most of these seem to be from the 1900 to 1950 period. Let's not go down into that. We've already covered looking through this page and understanding what's offered, so let's just quickly compare them. I'm going to see if I can line these pages up. Average price in this category, $451. Average price here, $748. And average price here, antiques, furniture, desks, is $874. Okay, back to antiques, furniture, bookcases. Start price, $303, sell-through 21%. Here in furniture, cabinets, armoires, and cupboards, start price is $326 and the sell-through rate is 17%. And finally, furniture, desks, sell-through 20% and start price $723. So by comparing all this, you can see which category might be best for you, which might be most successful, and what types of promotions work in different categories. And of course, when you're through, you can scroll down and look at existing listings and then do searches for even more specific keywords if you want to bring up more information. More research here to help your auctions become even more successful. Finally, let's go back to the main menu and we can just go directly to Trends here, search Trends, and it should convert the current page. And it does to the trend page. Or you can, of course, just go back to the trend page of the members area and then start doing a trend search from scratch using whatever keywords you want and so on, and then clicking through categories. But this way, you immediately change the view for the specific results page from report to trend. So, trend bookcase. Total listings to average price. Okay, they seem to be fairly consistent listings overall. And the prices appear to be somewhat consistent with occasional peaks, which you may want to look into further to see exactly why that's happening. But okay, this trend page functions exactly the same as the trend pages we previously covered. So lastly, let's just take a quick look at top sellers. And it's doing some calculations. And okay, there we go. Top sellers for this particular category. Okay, here we go. Search criteria on bookcase on eBay.com in US dollars in this particular category for the last 3 months. And it's telling you the top sellers. And actually, not huge numbers here. The top seller is $17,000 in sales. 24 total listings and just 1 successful listing. 1 bid and a high price, but then a very low sell-through rate. So in that instance, it seemed to take a lot of auctions to sell just 1 item. Let's take a look at the second one. Okay, $8,770 in sales, 24 listings, 10 successful listings, and a 41% sell-through, and sold price on average $877. So you can really research the sellers here and find out what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and how you can duplicate the most successful market before you move into the market to help you have the biggest chance for success right from the start.